Number two, Moreland points out that there is a loss of boldness in confronting the idea structures in our culture with effective Christian witness. In other words, the boldness of the church has been drained. And it's been drained because we have not taken the study of Christianity, the study of the Bible, the study of the Word of God seriously, to become more familiar and to know it like the back of our hand. I particularly like this one because I related to it. And in the book, he tells about an evening that a couple came together in his home and they were having dinner. And during the meal, the husband said almost nothing. He was just completely quiet. And basically, all he could say was, pass the chicken. And despite many attempts to get him to engage in conversation, he just would not engage. But they got to a point to where they start talking about motorboats. And when they started talking about motorboats, it was almost like turning the key to an ignition, and he turned on. He turned on because it was a hobby of his. He owned two motorboats, and he knew how to build them. He knew how to build them from scratch. And it was just a topic, a subject that he was strongly familiar with. And he had courage to speak regarding this topic of motorboats. He didn't need to be defensive about it, and he didn't need to, involve any negative feelings or get, bent out of shape about the topic of motorboats because he knew it. He knew it like the back of his hand. And so Moreland talked about how he had trained people over the years to become more familiar with their faith so that sharing their faith, they would be more bold. Boldness and confidence comes from knowing knowing the why of the what. Knowing the why of the what.